Hey, Pussinet, new little video. On this one, it's more like an experiment, but I think it will work. So I did a video a little bit talking that I was redoing my bug out. I call them now my week long bag, because now instead of calling it DC week and bug out and leave forever, whatever bags, there's all different names. What I give now is a time frame to my bag. So I got a 72-hour bag, a 1-week bag, and a 2 months and more bag. And obviously each of them have different capacity and different weight according to what I would obviously 72 hours is kind of an EDC, so I wouldn't want to have it like for 50 pounds, but versus if I go for a week, then I'm starting to considering different things, and also the because that would mean that I'm in a bug out situation, so I need more capacity versus 72 hours. I'm just trying to get back home, so it's a mix of a whole bunch of bag. That's why also I like to give a time frame, because it more like generalized scenario versus like an EDC and just a bug out bag and stuff. So because part of my EDC would for some people would be like a bug out bag. So anyway, so that's the bag. I was working on it and everything, and then the Urban Prepper came. What can I say? No, I don't know. It was working, but not as much, and I didn't quite like. So I came with a different idea, and today I was shopping for something else, and I saw this. So I'll show you the setup, but basically what it is. Gonna be like a 3-part, and again it's an experiment. I don't even know if it's gonna work, but I think so. So I'll turn the camera, I'll show you the 3-part of it. I'm gonna try to load it up and see how it comes. So the first part of it is this, and this is called the Quick Can, the portable instant container. I don't have this just for this bag, but for those that follow my channel, I noticed I said that I was going to try to live for 2 or 3 days without without electricity and everything, kind of shut down everything, and it's coming soon. And this is part of this, and I'll mention more in that video. But basically those, as you can see, is a portable instant container. Most people, what they use it for is you put like a garbage bag, and it creates like this thing. But it's a very resistant plastic. It's durable, it's flexible, doesn't weigh much, so there's a lot to do with that. So now this is what I'm going to try. So that's going to be the first part. The second part is this dry bag, and I think people are starting to know where I'm going with that now. So it's I had that for another project, and it's like the cheapo Colin dry bag. I think I bought that at Canadian Tire, so it was but you know, it's very big and things. And then when I went to Mountain Equipment Co-op, or the outdoor store that we have here, I saw this, and what this is, it's for the barrel. So for those that do kayak canoes, you'll recognize this. So basically what it is, it's when you do canoe, which I'm not, I don't canoe, but what you do when you do portage is that you put your stuff in those big, they look like big blue barrels, and when you do your portage, you put that in the back here. So this is to hold that up, and it provides like a full backpack. So I'll try to load it up, and the reason that I went with this system, so I was thinking of going back with I just did a video now on my my new outdoor bag, and then pretty much it is a dry bag, and it's tubular, and so I'm getting used to having no pockets outside and stuff, and it reduces a lot of your weight, because all you have to do then after that is separate with different bags. And that's where the Urban Prepper system works very good, because then with the color-coded system, you can put different things in your bag. What I like about this system, and I hope it works, again, it's an experiment, is that now it gives me a lot of opportunity. So let's say I want to go grab some woods. Well, now I can just use this strap here, set it up, put woods in the back. So basically it's like the old A-frames, but without the heaviness of the A-frame, and I just have to rig it out, you know, like I could put straps, see, like straps over here, or even bungee cords or something like this, and now I can carry stuff with that. If I would have to carry someone or something like this, then again that provides a bag for this. Having just the bag itself, that means, yeah, I can keep the backpack for whatever reason. I can change it and stuff. I can carry the bag. Now let's say again, this is obviously for a bug out situation. Now I want to collect water because I'm staying for a place and stuff. Well, now I can, around that, put a garbage bag, and I can melt water or put a container or put a lot of water in there, and it's like those 5-gallon survival that everybody talks about. But now I can, so you see, this is 33, this is in French, sorry people, but it's 33 to 55 gallons. So that's the kind of garbage bag that can fit. So basically I can have a lot of water in there, and actually even this, you know, in an emergency, could make like a quick shelter. I could, like, you know, if I put this like this, it could like cut from the wind. So it has a lot of purpose, and all it costs, that cost me like $10. That was, I think, $10. Even so obviously I can go higher quality. If that system works, probably that's what I'll do. I'll buy a better bag than this, but I thought it would worth the experiment. And this thing here costs only like $70. So just for the structure, and even if the system doesn't work, then it's still, like, I mean, it's still very nice to carry, and it has different, I can have different use for that. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to put all this in there and see how it goes. So obviously right now I don't have the system of all the bags and stuff, because I'm redoing all this, like especially my tool section. I'm gonna rethink about that and stuff, but basically now all I'm gonna do is dump all this content in this bag, surrounded with this, and see how it weighs on my on this backpack, and we'll come back for that. Okay, so first trial, it's working pretty good. Wanted to show it because it's going to be just easy to move, but yeah, as you can see now, how this system works is that there's a whole bunch of basically you're singeing this down. So you see, like this comes back up, this comes back up, this goes all around here, and then I can squeeze it as much as I want and stuff, and it looks pretty good right now. And then you have the structure. Obviously I'll have to be careful not to make it top heavy, or else it's going to create off balance. But I mean, so far it looks promising. So yeah, so like I said, now I'm gonna dump all this content inside there, and now we'll see if weight wise it works. So it works very good. It doesn't shake too much, and literally everything is just dumped in there right now. Like, as you can see, there's still stuff in there. But once I put them in bags and stuff and review what I want to put in there, I think this is going to be, I think we have a winner here. This is actually a pretty cool system. As you can see, like, even if I shake, oh, it comes down a little bit there, so I would have to go a little bit stronger at the bottom, but it doesn't slip. The plastic is creating like almost like a shape of a barrel, but those barrels are pretty heavy, so it's not as heavy as the barrel itself. So it doesn't weigh much for my bag, versus if I had the actual barrel. And like I said, it's multifunctional. I can use it as a wind protector, a reflector, water collector, that plastic thing, and actually even in case B, I could probably even get it out and use it as a sled attached to that system. So I could even like keep the bag there and get the plastic out, and yeah, probably would be useful as a sled. And so now again, I'm increasing my capacity. So basically, instead of having one bag, it's multifunctional, and here's different setup. So I kind of like it. I'll play with it obviously more, and as my bag I know a little bit more what I'm going to be putting in the bags and how I'm going to put them, then I'm going to start making the bags themselves, so I can load them. But yeah, no, right now it's feels good. It fits well at my hips. So the load, obviously now I'm not attached, so I can feel it a little bit more in my back. But if I would attach everything correctly, it would hold well. But yeah, like, nothing is moving. It's not too top heavy, like for the head. See, like I'm not touching at the bottom. So yeah, it's like a backpack, and it works pretty good. So I'll continue experimenting with that, and I'll let you know. Talk to you soon.